Imagine an intruder in your house causing havoc, and you can do nothing to stop it. This is exactly what stress does to your body. Stress, in essence, is a natural response, a hardwired survival mechanism that our bodies employ when faced with a threat. Historically, this fight or flight response served us well. It enabled us to react quickly to life-threatening situations like coming face-to-face with a saber-toothed tiger. But fast forward to the modern era, our saber-toothed tigers have been replaced by traffic jams, work deadlines, and financial worries. The issue isn't the stress itself, but rather its relentless nature. Our bodies are not designed to live in a constant state of emergency. When stress becomes chronic, it's like having that intruder in your house around the clock, causing damage and chaos. Chronic stress takes a toll on our bodies, leading to a myriad of health complications. It can disrupt almost every system in your body. It can suppress your immune system, upset your digestive and reproductive systems, increase the risk of heart attack and stroke, and speed up the aging process. It can even rewire the brain, leaving you more vulnerable to anxiety, depression, and other mental health problems. Stress is like a silent intruder, infiltrating our bodies without us even realizing. It's the uninvited guest that overstays its welcome, causing damage and leaving us to pick up the pieces. It's an insidious enemy, often disguising itself and going unnoticed until it's too late. Indeed, stress is a silent intruder, breaking the harmony of our body, making it a breeding ground for diseases. Now, let's delve deeper into the havoc stress creates in our body. It's far more than just a headache or a sleepless night. Stress, it's like an unwelcome guest that not only overstays its welcome but also brings along a host of problems. It's a universal experience affecting each of us differently, but its effects on our body are quite similar. When we're under stress, our body kicks into high gear, releasing hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones are handy when we need to respond to immediate threats, but when their levels remain high due to chronic stress, they can wreak havoc on our body systems. One of the most visible effects of stress is weight gain, specifically in the form of belly fat. You see, cortisol not only fuels your body's fight or flight response, but also promotes fat storage, especially around your midsection. This is because our ancestors needed quick energy reserves in times of stress, which in their case were physical threats. But in our world today, stress rarely requires a physical response, and so this primitive survival mechanism works against us. But that's not all. Stress can also affect our largest organ, the skin. Stress hormones can trigger skin conditions like acne, psoriasis, and eczema, or exacerbate existing ones. They can also speed up the aging process, causing wrinkles and fine lines to appear earlier than they might have otherwise. Moreover, stress can affect your immune system, making you more susceptible to infections and diseases. It can also lead to digestive problems, cardiovascular diseases, and mental health issues like depression and anxiety. So you see, stress is not just about feeling overwhelmed or anxious. It's a multifaceted problem that affects us both physically and mentally. It's like a silent predator, slowly but surely impacting our health in ways we might not even realize. Stress, it seems, has a far-reaching impact on our health. From our waistline to our skin, nothing is spared. Imagine if stress was contagious, that you could catch it like a common cold. Sounds frightening, doesn't it? Well, brace yourself for the truth. It turns out that stress, much like a pesky virus, has a way of spreading among individuals. You may have noticed this in your own life. After spending time with a stressed-out friend or family member, you might find yourself feeling on edge, even if you were in a good mood before. This isn't just your imagination. Scientific studies back this up. Research has shown that our bodies can pick up on the stress of others, leading to what's known as emotional contagion. This happens subconsciously, our brains mirroring the emotional state of those around us. It's a bit like yawning. When you see someone else yawn, you often feel an irresistible urge to yawn too. The same principle applies to stress. This can create a vicious cycle, especially within tightly knit social groups or families. One person's stress can set off a chain reaction, affecting everyone in the group. Over time, this can lead to chronic stress, which, as we know, can have serious health implications. So, not only does stress affect us, but we also run the risk of passing it on to others. A scary thought, isn't it? Now that we know the dangers of stress, the question arises, how do we combat this intruder? Stress, while inevitable, can be managed. The first step towards this is lifestyle changes. Adopting a balanced diet, getting regular exercise, and ensuring a good night's sleep are all crucial factors in managing stress. These changes may seem small, but they can have a significant impact on your stress levels. Next, we turn to mindfulness techniques. The power of the mind is immense, and harnessing it can help us manage stress effectively. Techniques such as deep breathing, yoga, and meditation can help us stay grounded, focused, and relaxed. These practices not only help in managing stress but also improve our overall mental and emotional health. However, there are times when stress can be overwhelming, and it's completely okay to seek professional help. Therapists and counselors are equipped to provide you with the tools to manage stress and guide you through your journey towards stress-free living. It's important to remember that everyone's stress management journey will look different. What works for one person may not work for another. It's about finding what works best for you and incorporating it into your daily routine. Remember, managing stress is not just about feeling better, it's about restoring the harmony of your body, which is essential for overall health. Your journey towards health is a personal one, and every step you take towards managing stress is a step towards a healthier, happier you.